Okay. Okay, well, we've learned something about books. So that was the first English dictionary. But we're going to be producing books here at Horizon. We're going to have two systems up and running, our Smart Book solution and our Roll-to-Booklet solution. So let's take a quick look at this video and see what's inside.
There'll also be a German presentation on this stand at
3:30.
3:30 this afternoon. So 3:30 for the German presentation, but ours is very definitely in English, even though we would like to say Guten Tag
And konnichiwa and good afternoon. Wow.
Okay. Oh,
So as you can see, the book is already opened and we're showing how people all over the world of all ages and types, everyone loves books.
Oh, there's nothing like growing up with a good book. Did you remember going to the library when you were a child, sitting down there and just being engrossed in a good book?
Yes, I can. I can. And I still have books by my bedside. I like to pick it up, read a couple pages, put it down, and pick it up again the next night.
And there's nothing better than the nice touch of a book.
That's right. You can make marks in it, hold it in your hand.
Okay, well, the whole world does indeed love books.
Well, hello and welcome to drupa 2012, and thank you so much for visiting the Horizon booth. There are so many new technologies being demonstrated at drupa for the first time, evidence of the significant and rapid changes in our industry. Print technology is quickly moving from offset to digital, with significant advancements in inkjet and other new technologies. And with so much to see, we're very pleased to see you on the Horizon stand to learn about our exciting advancements in post-press technology. We hope that you'll see the value of considering the finishing and how it impacts the overall efficiency of offset and digital printing.
All right, so our goal this afternoon is to show you some exciting new developments surrounding the important role of post-press in the complete print production process. Now, Horizon strongly feels that the entire print process is made smoother and more efficient when considering post-press production steps from the very beginning. So come along as we introduce a new way of thinking about production with a focus on post-press.
That's right, and as part of our digital finishing solutions, we will demonstrate how the two systems in front of you are uniquely suited to finishing digitally printed products.
Okay, so please turn your attention now to the monitors where we will be showing you the two systems. Now our first, the Smart Book solution, produces perfect bound books from a printed roll. The digitally printed roll is cut to sheets, folded to signatures, and gathered for presentation at the perfect binder and 3-knife trimmer. And we will be showing you this production workflow live in just a moment.
Right, and we'll also be presenting our high-speed roll-to-booklet solution, in which a digitally printed roll is unwound, cut, and saddle stitched. Now this may be a little hard for you to see from where you're seated, so we positioned a camera that will show the system running live on the monitors. All right, let's get started with our first solution, David.
Well, as you're just about to see, the production process has started. Our live camera will be following production from start to finish. So let's follow the process now step by step. At the beginning, the Hunkeler roll is unwound, is advanced from the Hunkeler unwinder and cut to sheets by the Hunkeler rotary cutter and transferred to the Horizon finishers. Now, this is the transport bridge which connects the cutter and folder for smooth sheet transportation. And this is the main signature folding section, which features fully automated setup. Now, each sheet is perforated and folded in the parallel and cross-fold sections. The signatures are then accumulated into book blocks at the PSX 56 pile stacker.
Now for this kind of inline system, it's critical to verify that you have every signature in proper order, so a checking system is key. A barcode printed on each signature is checked at the PSX 56 to confirm that each book block is complete and correct. Then a separate end of set mark instructs the system to push out the completed book block. Now these integrity features ensure proper book block production.
From here, the book block is delivered to a conveyor, which is conveniently located near the infeed of the BQ470V4 clamp perfect binder. Now the operator simply places the book block into the clamper, and please observe that the operator scans each book block before binding. The binder is equipped with a barcode reader at the infeed and a separate cover reader to ensure there is a proper book block and cover match. Now, for short run production, it is absolutely essential that there is a book block and cover match. And after binding, the book is delivered to the cooling conveyor for transport to 3-knife trimming.
Speaking of which, now for today's highlight, the new HT1000V variable 3-knife trimmer, capable of different trim dimensions from book to book. A barcode containing setup data is printed on the cover of each book and read at the in-feed of the HT1000V. Now this data is used to automatically set the trimmer to the proper size. As you can see, the trimmer is trimming different sized finished books from the same untrimmed book size, or untrimmed size. So let's have a look there, David.
Okay, well let's have a look at one of the finished books. As you can see, the quality is excellent. And please feel free to come by when the presentation is over and take one of the books for yourself. Now the HT1000V is currently running short run lengths of 15, 10 and 20 books, with each batch finished to a different size. Now this trimmer is also capable of supporting true one-book production, with every book finished to a different size. And the HTV can even trim different finished size books from variable untrimmed sizes. So I'm sure you'll agree that the HT1000V is a truly variable trimmer.
So let's take a look at how this printed roll was produced. These rolls were printed on the very popular Screen TruePress-Jet 520ZZ high-speed digital inkjet printing engine, the flagship of the Jet Press family, printing at speeds up to 220 meters per minute, 720 by 360 DPI, and a dual engine configuration. And you can check this system out at the Screen booth in Hall 9.
Okay, so let's recap some of the key points. Point 1, the sheets are imposed for digital folding. And for this application, we have imposed 8-page and 12-page signatures. Now, signatures are much easier to handle than cut sheets. For example, signatures are much easier to jog with less chance of sheet damage or loss. Also, job tracking is much easier when producing a single stream of signatures as opposed to a 2-up or 3-up output of loose sheets.
And point 2 is variable size finished book production. In our presentation, we have been producing different size finished books from the same untrimmed book size. 3 short run jobs, each finished to a different size. Now the market has been asking for high quality variable finished book production on the fly, and now the newly designed HT1000V trimmer makes this possible. The HT1000V sets up instantly for the proper size after scanning the barcode printed on the cover sheet.
Point 3, job tracking. Job tracking is essential for on-demand production. Now in this system, every signature is verified at the stacking section. Book block and cover matching are performed at the perfect binder, and a final check is done at the trimmer. Now production is checked by barcode at every stage of production. I'd like you now to look at the monitor where you'll see the code 39 barcode printed on the sheet. The number of signatures in the book block, the signature sequence number, and the job ID are all included in this code. The monitor is now showing the job tracking screen, and every job is tracked in real time during production. Any mistakes in on-demand or variable print production can be very costly, so job tracking is essential to prevent expensive reprints or damage costs.
Point 4 is workflow. This system is part of a digitally managed workflow linked with Screen's Aqueous. Preset information is sent to the Horizon PXNet workflow management system, which you can see right up here, which will schedule workflow and set up the folder. PXNet also provides real-time monitoring and status on all jobs in progress, including important production data like percentage complete.
Point 5. The fully automated folder makes setup quick and easy. The system is now producing variants of A5 books from 12-page signatures. The number of signatures is different from book to book, and the finished size can be different from job to job as well. Now this afternoon we will change the roll and produce around A4 size books with 8-page signatures. The automated setup features of the folder make changeover so quick and easy that it's also possible to mix multiple jobs in the same roll with different imposition patterns. For example, you can have an 8-page imposition followed by a 16-page imposition. This allows for efficient production from a roll for shorter runs as well.
So we hope you agree that this innovative Horizon approach to short-run book binding is practical and efficient. And we'll continue producing books with this system But would like you to turn your attention to our next system, the Stitch Liner 6000 Digital Roll-to-Booklet Solution. It is behind our first system, so we have live video on the monitor for you to follow along.
The Stitch Liner 6000 Digital is configured today to produce saddle-stitched booklets from a roll. A printed roll is mounted on the unwinder, cut to sheets, and saddle-stitched in one pass. This system can even be used in line with a digital printer for uninterrupted booklet production from start to finish. So, let's have a good look on the monitors.
Okay, let's look at the process step by step. The printed roll is mounted on the Hunkler unwinder and then cut into sheets in the Hunkler rotary cutter. The sheets then enter the horizon system, where the cut sheets are accumulated into sets. To allow for the fastest production speed, sets are accumulated on an upper and lower track. A total of 4 sets are in process at any time. Next, you see the cover feeder, which can also operate as a sheet inserter. From here, the set enters the stitch liner, where the sheets are jogged, scored, folded, stitched, and finally pre-knife trimmed for delivery to the output conveyor.
And you'll notice that the booklets are exiting the delivery conveyor at very high speed. Touchscreen control makes changeover of this system very easy, and it can produce up to 6,000 books per hour. So ease of use and high job productivity means this system is very suitable for both short and long run jobs.
Now, the selection of the roll width and printing in position has been made with consideration to the maximum efficiency of the entire job, including the finishing process. The roll width is chosen based on the system configuration and to produce minimal waste.
Okay, so now let's return to the smart binding solution. Amy just has to make a very quick move over here to the end of the conveyor, where you can see we have some finished books. What have you got there, Amy?
Hey. Government and Politics workbook, a math workbook, and a history of Britain. It is our studious afternoon here at Horizon. We have many things you can learn from our books.
Well, that's amazing variability. And as we've said previously, please do take some of the books away with you so you can look at the quality very closely. Okay, now after this particular presentation, there is going to be a demonstration of the HD1000B producing different size books. You're going to learn the power of true one-book production. That is something well worth staying for.
So we hope we've presented some ideas today that will be useful for your current and future business. The Smart Book solution for short-run book production and the high-speed roll-to-booklet solution. We believe both of these systems will provide greater finishing capability and flexibility for digital printing technology. And the systems can also be reconfigured to meet your specific needs.
To be successful in the fast-growing digital world, it is necessary to sweep away convention and old ways of thinking and embrace the new. And of course, embrace post-press for workflow efficiency.
Well, that's it today. We invite you to stay and check out our solutions and products in more detail. Feel free to ask any questions of our Horizon staff. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you very much indeed. Good morning.